It's Mr. Huff, and I want to talk about creating wall sections. So I am looking at my first floor plan. I want to show you what it does if it gives you an error and what actually happened. So let's do a section view. So we're going to go into the View tab, and we're looking for sections. Note that there are two kinds of sections. We have a wall section, and we also have a building section. So we're going to be using the wall section in this one. All right, so if I draw this, you will see, so I'm just going to click and drag right there, and then it gives me this little error. Hey, this section you made is invisible on the first floor. If you see this error, it means that there's a second floor, and you can see that there is our section view, okay? And I'm probably going to take this and rotate it, and let's see if we can rotate. And let's just flip that around. I want that label to be on the outside. There we go. All right, so we should be getting a cross section of this wall. It may intersect a window. Let's scoot it back a little bit just to make sure. All right, so now I should see a section view added down here. And let's see, sections. Right here we see sections, and I have a wall section here, okay? And what I would suggest is that we do this, all right? One of the things we want to do, let's go ahead and make this a little easier for us to see. And that is going to be by hiding all these levels. So we're going to hide in view by category. Okay, that helps. And I'm going to grab this and we're going to make it a little bigger so we can put our annotations in there. Also want to get rid of this grid. Right click, hide in view by element, and that should get rid of that. Another thing is we need to be probably in fine, and if you want, because we're not actually going to print these, we can use shaded or consistent colors, either one. All right, so let's look at this structure here, all right? So we can see we have an intersection with a window, but mostly we're interested in the wall and maybe the foundation. Let's just focus on the wall. All right, so what we would like to do is annotate from the outside to the inside. How do we do this? If we click on this wall, you'll need to make notes somewhere, but you can see this is basic wall, exterior wall 1. And if I click on edit type and then click on edit structure, I can see that we start with brick, and then after that we have concrete masonry units, and then we have an air gap, an air infiltration barrier, plywood sheathing. There's a wrap, but you don't need to label that. Then we have a steel structure, vapor retarder, and gypsum wall board. So what I would expect to see, I would expect to see these labels in order, annotated on this section view, starting with the exterior most and then working your way to the inside most, okay? And you can just focus on one section. Actually, let's go to annotate, and then we're going to click on text, and then we're going to use the one that has leader lines. You can use straight leader lines or angled leader lines. You choose. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to use straight. So we're going to put an annotation out here, and you click where you want the arrow to point. So let's do that. Click where you want the arrow to point. So I'm going to zoom in, and I want it to point right here. And then we're going to zoom out and scoot it over a little bit. And this is going to be brick. Okay. And then the next layer is going to be CMU layer. So I'm going to go in here and try to line these up. That makes it look nice. And you just continue that way until you get completely finished. All right, I'll stop there. Go ahead and label all of those from the section structure. And then when you're done with that, we have a drawing already started with detail view. So let's go look at this. And this section would be a detail view. So we're going to click on our detail views. And right here, this wall section, I'm going to right click. And I'm going to rename it. And we're going to call it exterior wall, something like that, exterior wall details, okay? And I'm going to just drag that into here, and that'll be good. So we've got that there. Okay, one of the things I want to do is that box around it. I want to get rid of that. So we're going to go back to that detail view, and we're going to click this that says crop region. We're going to hide that, and that way in our drawing of our detail views, it's just the labels and the section. Okay, that's all there is for this one. Thank you for watching.